So one of the biggest common mistakes I see with young hitters, really any hitter, would be getting stuck on your backside during your swing. What I mean by that is becoming too rotational on our backside and not getting through the baseball with our lower half. So I'll show you an example of what it would look like to get stuck on your backside. It would look something like this, where you swing and all your weight is over your back foot. We want to work our hip and back foot through the baseball so we can have more room for air and extend through the pitch and drive the ball better. So really, if done correctly, getting off your backside would look like this. You can see how my hips and foot and hands all sync up and time up. That's going to allow for maximum power through the baseball. Another big hitting mistake that I see today is becoming too rotational when you load. What I mean by that is taking this front shoulder and as you're loading, really turning it, which not only puts us in a bad position with our bat, because our first movement then has to be there to open up, but also really affects your vision and seeing the baseball. It's much easier to see the pitch by looking straight at it than turned. So really, it's kind of twofold there. Is you're going to get better vision by keeping your front side a little more square to the pitcher in your load, and you're going to be in a much better position with your hands to work through the baseball on pitches away, middle, and inside. Another common mistake I see today is not staying connected in your load with your hands. So what I mean by that would be, you see a lot of kids reach way too far back and get disconnected with their hands from their swing, or you see them kind of start here and really never get them in a good position. You want to get your hands in a nice stacked position, about shoulder width, almost like you're going to punch someone. That's how you generate force. So to load correctly with your hands, it should look just like that. Nice strong position, level with my shoulder, and really everything's just working connected there. It's just going to allow you to work right to the baseball with force behind your swing. Another huge mistake I see today from kids is dropping your hands as the first part of your swing. You want to keep your hands above the ball until the contact point. So dropping your hands will look something like this. That's your first move. When that's your first move, you're going to find that you're going to be popping a lot of baseballs up, late and underneath fastballs, missing pitches you should hit. So you really want to work on keeping that bat and hands above the baseball until the contact point, and really working A to B from that strong power position that we talked about. One other common mistake or flaw in the swing that I see a lot is starting with your hands instead of your lower half. When you start with your hands, you're going to lose a lot of power. You really want to create kind of a rubber band effect with your lower half and upper body. So starting with your hands looks something like this. That's your first move, and then this backside kind of just gets dragged along with it. You want to start your swing in this back hip and back foot. That's going to really generate a lot of power for you as a hitter. And then your hands are going to work through the ball. So it should create kind of a rubber band effect where this starts and then it really whips your hands through the zone. So when done correctly, it should look something like this. One other common flaw I see a lot is wrapping your bat too much. What I mean by wrapping your bat is really getting it around your head, facing at the pitcher. When you wrap your bat, you're really going to have to work a long ways to get back to the baseball, so you're going to be late a lot. You're also going to be around the baseball just because your hands are not going to be in a position where they can work inside the ball. You really want your hands to be, your bat to be at about a 45-degree angle, just like that. That's going to give you a little more room for air, working from here, from A to B. going to be a lot quicker. It's going to eliminate a lot of movement by having that bat at a 45-degree angle. I think you're going to see a lot better results. One other flaw I see a lot is the finish in the swing. Like we talked about, you want to be short to the ball and long through it. A lot of times you're going to see finishes that are going to be too low right here, and you're just really going to cut yourself off. Your bat's not going to be in the zone long enough. You want your finish to be kind of like an arc, just like that. You want your bat in the zone a long time, short to, long through. So proper finish, in my opinion, should look something like this. One other flaw that I see a lot in hitters today is a lot of head movement, back and forward. You want to keep your head really as still as possible before the pitch and when the swing starts. By keeping your head still, you're going to put your body in a better position to hit, and as well as see the ball, which is really important. You want to see the ball as good as possible. Hitting's hard enough. You don't want added head movement to increase the velocity or kind of change your perception of what you're seeing. So when I say head movement, I'll give you an example of moving your head forward during your swing. When my head moves forward like that, you're really just not going to be able to see the ball as well, and also you're going to get out on your front side. You're just not going to be in a good position to hit. Now I'm going to give you a swing where my head is perfectly still, and it's going to allow my body to stay centered and also see the baseball.